Hey everybody, Todd here. It's Tuesday. I took a vacation day yesterday, and I hope that you were able to as well and to enjoy some rest. But it's time to get back into our study of John. We're going to be in chapter 2 this week. And before I move to chapter 2, just want to say last week I saw less of you that responded online and to our discussions, and I just want to encourage you. I hope that I saw that a lot of you watched the video, so that's good. I get a reading of how many watched the video, but I just want to encourage you to respond if you have a chance. It doesn't have to be anything profound. If you read my thoughts, you obviously know they weren't super profound, but they were just what I was thinking about as I was reading and praying. So just little things, even it could be, doesn't even have to be punctuated correctly or anything. It could be stream of consciousness. But respond as you consider some of the stuff this week that we're talking about as we learn about Jesus and John in the book of John. So just want to encourage you, and I know that at this time of year, like for me, it's a time of weariness. Things are coming to an end, and just do what you can. Just do what you can. The most important thing is just to spend some time with the Lord, and to maybe grow in your understanding of who Jesus is. So, anyways, this week we're going to understand some things about the character of God through the life of Jesus. For thousands and thousands of years, God revealed himself through prophets and through laws and through other ways, like almost third-hand information about himself. This is my character, and people would talk about him. Now we get Jesus. And as we see Jesus respond to situations and interact with people, we get to understand more about the character of God. And so this week we're going to see kind of the compassionate side of Jesus, which tells us something about the character of God. And next week we're going to see kind of more the holy anger of Jesus, which tells us something about the character of God. We're going to get that balance. But as we look at Jesus, we just know more about God. Colossians 2:9, profound verse. For in Christ all the fullness of the deity lives in bodily form. In Christ, as we look at Jesus, we understand God more fully, and so that's why this is important, because there's lots of information floating around out there about God, lots of false information, lots of half-truth, and we want to understand who God really is, and we can do that as we look at the life of Jesus. So, a couple things to think about before you go into the questions. Think about a friend of yours that you might have observed in a certain situation, and then what that tells you about his or her character. So think about people I've interacted with, and they've been involved in certain situations, and a lot of times they're stressful or tense, or whatever they are, and then here's some things I learned about that person that maybe I didn't know before. So think about people you know, and then think about yourself and some of the situations that you've been in your life, and what you've learned about yourself through the way that you've handled them. Or maybe somebody else came to you and said, I saw the way you handled this and it told me this about you. Think about yourself in that respect. I think once, years ago, one of the last times Billy Graham came to town, he was at the Rose Bowl in Pasadena. And I took a big group down there, and we chartered a bus, and it was wonderful and it was great. And as we were leaving in the big charter bus, a car, because it was mass hysteria kind of getting out of there. Everybody became Christians and just wanted to go love people. Yeah. Anyways, everybody's trying to get out of there, and this little car literally wedged the front of its hood underneath the wheel well of the bus. Literally stuck. And I have all these people, a lot of older people, in this bus, and so I got out and had to deal with this situation that could have gone really poorly and ended up going okay, and I had one of my friend's mothers tell me later, boy, the way that you handled that situation told me this, and this about your character. And I realized as I've thought about that, I'm not trying to say, oh, what a great guy I am, because you'll find that out on your own. No, what I understood about myself is that, like in kind of high pressure situations and really tense situations where I handle those pretty well. And the little things that come up in life that should be nothing, those are the things that get me at times. And so, anyways, I learned something about myself. Well, you're going to see Jesus handle some situations in the book of John that, in chapter 2, that are going to tell us some things about his character. So Enjoy it. We're going to take it in 2 parts. Take a look at the questions below and have fun with it. Respond, and we'll all just grow. I've got a blog that's up now. I'm just trying to figure out now how to get the information from the email into the blog, so we'll work on that. So I'm going to send the email out today, and you may get a blog later in the week that says, hey, here's where you can respond, as I grow in my understanding of that too. So thank you for being along for the journey. Look forward to hearing what you have to say, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.